All right, so since I got a minute right now, pulling up to this podcast, the function out here in Los Angeles. So I'm a super proud uncle, man. I gotta shout out my nephew Kymani. I used to take him to preschool when he was like 4 years old, and he's graduating with a 4.2 from a private high school. Like, I was not that student in high school. Maybe I had a 3.0, but I'm being very generous with myself when I say that. And it was crazy, like, to go through this college experience with him, because I'm the proud uncle. He's got above a 4.0. That's blowing my mind. And just great job. I'm not thinking he's gonna have to worry about anywhere. He had wanted to go to UCLA. Come to find out, they don't even like give you full rides unless you're like above a 4.2 or something like that. That's crazy. A average 4.0. I'm like, wow, man. So it's serious business when you're trying to get a full ride scholarship. But then when I look at the pricing of these schools, I understand why. I mean, you're talking about $50,000, $60,000, $75,000, $80,000 a year for some of these schools. And I'm happy he's gonna go learn more at Morehouse. I think there's information to be learned at all these schools. But at this cost, like, that's crazy. You can't tell me, like, I have student loans I'm still trying to get out of, and I'm a grown man who has not been in college forever. Really? Why is that? And it didn't help me with my job. It didn't help me get my job. I learned good information. I did. But I didn't pay $60,000 a year. I didn't pay $80,000 a year. I didn't pay $50,000 a year or $30,000 a year. So I had a junior college education. And it's just so weird to me. It's kind of like, and I mean, I have great people that I know, great professors, doctors, teachers that do great work. But I don't believe that a kid should have to pay that kind of money for an education that can't guarantee them a job even. That just doesn't make sense to me. That's the worst investment. Like, my brain has a hard time understanding that, because it's just like, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't spend that much money a year on anything unless it was gonna make you something. Call me crazy for thinking that. Like, I don't get it. And shout out to this group over here. It's Mission U College. This isn't a commercial for them. This is just, I'm blown away by what they're doing. So Mission U College, Google them or whatever. They basically train you for a year. You have to qualify to get in. Train you for a year. Once you get a job that pays like 50 grand or something like that a year for the next like 3 years, you pay like 15% of your check to them. That sounds right to me. And then after that, you make your money and you go on and do your thing. And you have a career. You don't pay anything to learn for 1 year. You pay for the 3 years after you have a job that gives you $50,000 a year. That sounds like a good bet to me. And again, this is not a commercial. I just think that kind of thinking is what our education system needs to adapt or find an in-between or something. You know, it's got to be thought through better than the way it is, because for my nephew to be stressed out for getting a 4.2 about where he's going to college? What? Wow. Man, so nephew, I'm proud of you, man. Like, I'm so proud of this kid. I think your learning got to go. You get learning wherever you get it. I've learned more this past year and something than I've learned, oh my gosh, in years, unfortunately. But proud of you, nephew. Get out there to Morehouse, learn something. But for me to believe in this institution of college, it's an expensive way to learn some stuff. I'll say that.
Gigi.